is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Blazers offense making their way on the field today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blazers are starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time on your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
The offense starts with a short field. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships, and what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He's going to hand this off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fence, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UAB.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Blazers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Running back has it on the screen now. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
He's got room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. The Bulldogs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And on inside, looking for the touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Wallace. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And the Blazers come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He's got it near the end zone. Ball carrier tackled there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Offense looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's White. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set, second down play here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Running back with the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Number 9 on to kick it away.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
That's the end of the first half.
The Blazers will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the UAB offense will take over.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The sure hands. It's Jefferson. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Blazers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, UAB, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. A play action, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. A short completion of the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Blazers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now we run a draw play. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blazers. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the same runner's got it again. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Stockton. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down. We're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Blazers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Jefferson.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to find room. It's Beebe.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. The field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
He's tackled.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter.
UAB.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout. UAB.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs,